Hello there, it's just another collector, and it's been ages since I did a video. I have a little more time on my hands that it's the summer, and I've been thinking about this. I'd like to show some Golden Age Archies that I have. Now, I've shown these before, but not like the whole book. So I was thinking of doing like, the whole book. A lot of these are the coverless ones that I've got over the years. So this is Archie number, I wrote it down there, 35 from 1949. Really bad shape. It's complete, but it's got like these, I guess years ago, maybe whoever owned it, they kind of like separated it by stories. But you could still read it. So let's just take a look through it. I gotta be careful because if I pull harder, it's gonna wind up like, it's gonna wind up ripping on the spine. But I really love these Golden Age Archies, and I'll be honest with you, I'm always looking on eBay, and I just can't believe how expensive they are. I mean, you can buy a low-grade copy for like $50 a piece. That's why I'm so glad that I have these coverless ones that I got years ago, because like, I mean, you would spend an arm and a leg getting even low-grade ones. I absolutely love the 40s Archies. I know people say that it wasn't to the 50s that it was kind of like the Archie world would begin. These are just typical slapstick stories, and I just think that's fascinating. This particular story, Archie's babysitting. I think his name is Bradley. And I think I think it's Bill Vigoda, the artwork. Like I said, I love the 1940 Archie stories. I think it's just great. I know it's not like typical Archie that we would get, years later, but let me know what you think. If you're looking at this channel now, if you're watching it, I do a lot of comics, mainly trading cards, but I haven't been on since like Christmas time, so not very consistent. But I gotta say, I get the report every month about how many people look at the channel, and I get like hours and hours and hours every month, and I'm like, geesh, wish more people would subscribe. Got an old advertisement for American Flyer. Second story, Dear Diary. Ray Gill. Now, I forgot, was Ray Gill the writer, or was he one of the artists, too? I don't remember. I know Bill Vigoda was the artist, who was Abe Vigoda's brother. Ray Gill, I feel like he's a writer, so let me know in the comments if I'm mistaken. There's Reggie. He always has that sneaky kind of, he's conspiring to do something. Again, this is Archie number 35 from 1949. I'll try to go a little faster, because I know these look-throughs can take about 15 minutes, and I know no one's going to look at a 15-minute video. So, like I said, the other Archies that I have shown, I believe was number, I think it was number 20 that I showed the whole book. And then I believe it was 26, and that's been about maybe 5 years. So I'm going to start showing all my other ones that are coverless, but they are complete. So this is number 35. I'm also going to show, I plan on doing that for the rest of the summer. I have number 36. I have number 37. And I believe 53 as far as the coverless ones. Then I got some other Archies as well that I'll try to show the interiors. Like I have 45 and 46. This is Bitter Honey. What is that? Is that gum? I'm not sure if that's gum or candy. Never heard of it. Probably haven't been around in forever, I guess. This is Bill Vigoda. You can see the name. This is cool, the old hometown. Again, this is original Archie 35. It's coverless. And it's missing, like, the edges are kind of... But again, I would imagine whoever did this, it probably was all those years ago because it was kind of neatly done. I don't think anybody in recent years would do something like that and ruin the comic book like that. So I imagine, again, this must have been done back then when it was, you know, whoever maybe was the original owner for it back in 1949. Who knows? God, can you imagine someone buying an Archie book and then doing this to it? It's crazy. Yeah, and it's loose on the... Yeah, this centerfold is completely loose as well. Yep, it's detached. Yep. They made Archie's mom look a lot older, like she had gray hair. They did that with, like, the parents. They made them look older back then than what they were. Yeah. And we got Tootsie Roll. I was never a fan of Tootsie Rolls, even as a kid. I wasn't really into them that much. And we got a Betty and Veronica story, and I don't know who the artist is, because there's no name there. So I'm not sure who this is. It's not Vagoda, it's, who was some of the original ones? I can't even think of the other ones. I know Bill Vagoda was, like, the big one in the 40s, and the 50s, I think it was George Freeze. And then Bob Montana, of course, who was the first one to draw Archie. And then Dan DeCarlo came around, I think, in the 60s with Sam Schwartz. Harry Lucy. He was the big one as well. So I don't know who the artist is for this one. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I go on eBay. I'm always looking to see, because if you remember the Archie lots that I bought back in, gosh, it's gonna be almost, it'll be about probably about 10 months. I think it was September, and then in October I went to the New Jersey show. I got some Silver Age and just some Bronze. Golden Age I didn't have too much, but I mean, again, I just can't get over how expensive the Golden Age Archies are, and again, even low grade. Like barely a 2, and they're like $50 each. I mean, it's crazy. And I know they've definitely gone up in price. And if you remember one of my videos, I know I mentioned it a few times, a few years ago, maybe even longer than that. I had a lot more Golden Age Archies, but I sold them about 10 years ago. I actually did well. I actually got like almost most of my money back, but I do miss them. Like I said, I've been trying to get some of them back, which I have. But they're just so expensive. So I always look for the low grade coverless ones too, because again, it's as long as all the pages are there, I don't mind. You know, you can find some for like maybe $15, $20. Some go more, I guess, depending on the issue. But I mean, to spend $50, $60 on one, I mean, it's ridiculous. This is the last story now. I'm at 9 minutes here. Now, if this book had the cover, let's just say, if it had the cover and it was attached, it actually wouldn't be as low grade. I mean, again, with the minus the edges, but the pages are, like, not brittle at all. I mean, they're off-white. They feel okay. I would say it would probably be maybe a VG. Alright. And last page, this is the puzzle page, which I love. The Archies did that. You get to read a book, and then you get to do these little activities on there. Oh, you can see the last advertisement's missing as well. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Again, this was just another collector showing an old Golden Age Archie, number 35 from 1949. Please let me know in the comments if you would like me to show all my other Golden Ages, the interior, like the look-throughs. You know, I had more time on my hands this summer. I don't work as much in the summer. Please let me know. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. All right, guys. Thank you. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.